yes, we didn't do anything, but yet, wait a minute, they have a casino over there, they're Indians, they're Native Americans. No, the land is yours. We need the resources, and this is why they disconnect us from the land, because the resources in the land.
It was a powerful system.
They gave us, they took your land and gave you their Bible.
Sure. You sure correct.
See?
Definitely. Do you have a source on that?
Yeah, all of that.
What's the source?
We're going to build on this.
Brother,
Listen,
I will tell you what, you are correct.
we're going to build on that, but this is my information.
Yeah, if you get a chance to take a look, I'm going to give you this back, but we'll exchange
most
information,
definitely.
so I look forward to sharing.
Yes, sir.
There's a document, that's why I wanted to tell you about it. It's a document from the 1890 census. Every census, the government will always do a synopsis. So if you get a chance to, you may have already looked at it, but take a look at the document, and I will email
Look me up.
you.
I did a radio show in the census.
What's so interesting is that you see a breakdown. You know, these were the civilized. You see the breakdown.
Why you keep saying
No, because
we civilized right here. This world is we civilized because we making it seem like one group of people.
No. What I'm saying is that's what we're miscommunicating.
Yeah, because you
What I'm saying is there were tribes, classified tribes, who were not a part of the five that got their land taken from them, etc. Who one I think signed the document. But there were other tribes who were not classified as the five civilized tribes.
Because they didn't want to sell their stuff.
Because they didn't want to sell their stuff.
We doing it to this day.
That's
we selling.
correct.
We filling out forms today, selling our stuff off, saying, "Go ahead, you can take it."
Because you know why? Because as a whole, that's why I wanted to show the picture with the bridge. As a whole, we've lost the connection. So I'm talking in a different language than you're talking. And you're like, well, I don't understand what you're saying. And so
I
it is
understand what you're saying.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So it is a process to say, how can we get back together, communicate,
Most
and
definitely.
then we have understanding and enlightenment.
And I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. I would even do something with you so we can make it happen.
Yeah.
But the thing is that we can't keep lying to the youth and then give them false information. Then they run back and we talking about somebody with long black hair. All of us didn't have long black hair. We had kinky hair. All our hair looks just like this on everybody, no matter where they at. From India, Pakistan, right here. All of us had kinky hair like that. The pictures are there. You can actually, I don't even buy that because that's Hollywood in there. But Hollywood portrayed these
Have you
people.
ever heard of the Aboriginal? How did you say
Aboriginal?
that?
Yeah, Aboriginal. Abu means father of the original.
That's
what
right.
Aboriginal means.
Yeah.
So
Where were they?
Who are you talking about?
They are
Us.
Okay.
Well, I'm just giving you, but in the Bible it says Abba Father. It's Hebrew.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So it's still going back to you, but you're not putting yourself in the picture. You keep thinking for slavery over here, and there's no value in slavery. That's why I don't talk about it.
Nah, I do.
Everybody suffered slavery. A lot of people did. But we the only ones hold on to slavery. And so now we walking with our head down and thinking this European coming to educate us. That ain't happening.
No, I think what I see, there is a different take on it. Because you could use something negative to propel you if you choose to.
Well, you're letting that propel down. I'm going to tell you, we keep
to propel.
Oh, okay. Well,
But then there are people who hear the whole years. And then you got to also understand from my interviews, get a chance to talk to some elderly black folks, especially there's this one lady, she's 90 years old. When you talk with them, 90, I hear the way she grew up, what it was
There's a
really
snake
like.
over there, and then there's the name of the museum right there.
Yeah, so I kind of get to hear what, for her actual
You get
story.
all the time. I see you turn around.
I heard the word snake.
I know. But no, it's good.
Yeah.
But that's distraction, right?
No,
Notice I keep my eyes on you.
Yeah. So when I talk with them, you're going to hear by their generation and by their culture. At that time, these were the things that were pushed
on
etc. So what my goal is to help us from what I know. And I can only teach you what I know. Doesn't mean I know everything. All right? So once I know something, my goal is to share this so that we can have, we need to know this. We need to
Open dialogue.
Most definitely.
You should really
not
research
become
the Moors.
defensive.
Really
Now the
research
Moors,
Moors.
now that's an interesting name because
What that book at?
they were also in Europe.
We were everywhere.
Yeah.
You know,
no, I'm just saying the classification.
Europe is actually an Asiatic name. Europa. That's where the word Europe comes from. Europa is still a system. See what I'm saying? But this is a good book that I tell people, this is written in 1884 by David McRitchie.
Okay.
He speaks about the Lenape, about the African tribes that was here, all these different things. But as scholars and teachers, it's our job to teach that. This is a European who wrote this book in 1884. And actually, Rupert Murdoch was actually going back to us. And anytime we talk about bloodline and lineage, hit them in the bloodline, because we the original Irish, we the original French people, all these different people, we are those people. We go into history. Scotland means black land. That's what Scotland means. So when we start looking, they spoke Gaelic. When you start looking at the Gaelic language and understand what it means, Brentwood means brown wood, Bryn Mawr means brown moor.
Tell me this: what do you think? What do you think should happen with the generation being learning these things? What's your goal?
To actually have race pride. And that's one thing that Noble Drew Ali was bringing about, race pride. We don't have pride right now because we don't have anything. If we did, right, we wouldn't have no Asians in our neighborhoods selling our people poison. We wouldn't have no Arabs in our neighborhood. We don't have communities because community means common unity. So now if we got common unity, we would not have other different nationalities in our neighborhoods selling our people.
So that's the problem.
Poison, exactly.
So you want to get us
To have knowledge of self, really who we are. We're not black, we're not African Americans, we're not colored folks. The land is yours, Europeans are foreigners. Tell them to go home. And that's most so-called blacks are afraid to say that, to go home. The land is yours, but they got you thinking that you can.
So you think that's gonna happen?
It ain't about going home. No, it's not gonna happen now because they got a lot of gatekeepers that look just like you and I. So they ain't gonna happen. So I got a job, and I don't want this. But I tell people, lose your job and find your work. Think about it. Stop worrying about Mr. Charlie.
Sure.
We have to start acting as a family again and bring it back and really teach the youth and start claiming the land.
I do agree.
That's what my goal is.
But I guess what I'm saying is, when you consider the United States government, for an example, all right?
It's a fiction.
No, I'm just saying, well, fiction or not, it exists.
It does?
Yes, it does exist.
Listen.
You know how? No, wait.
No, I gotta stop
in your
you
mind.
because in my mind it does not because I don't entertain it. See what I'm saying? It's like this building.
But see,
right
everybody's
here.
not like you.
But that's what we went to school for.
Right, and everybody's not like me. So what I'm saying is this. So let's say to the person who believes it exists, right? Then, like she talked about sanitation workers. Well, did you see in that video how that through the state of Tennessee,